Hey, what's up?
All your favorite artists.
Check it out.
Say my name.
DJ Khaled.
This is Mila J.
Bruno Mars.
On hot7025fm.com.
It's your main man, 360 the Poet from the Morning Wood. And are you looking for the perfect drink? Well, you found it. Mimosa Royale is the perfect combination of California sparkling white wine and natural juice that is both tasty and refreshing. No artificial colors or flavors, no sugar added, and it's gluten-free. As the world's first ready-to-drink mimosa, Mimosa Royale is perfect for any occasion, day or night. You no longer have to drink 12 of those seltzers just to get that perfect buzz. At 8% alcohol, Mimosa Royale is the perfect drink to party with. Offered in a variety of flavors and sizes, you are bound to find a Mimosa Royale that you'll love. We have berry, mango, apple, and orange, with more flavors to come. Mimosa Royale is the most award-winning flavored wine that serves in bottles or cans. You can find them online at drinkmimosa.com or find them at your local liquor store. Ask for it by name. Mimosa Royale.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.
Keep your radio dial right here. You're locked into the hottest news station on the planet. Hot 702.5 in FM sound. Blazing today's hip-hop, R&B, and pop music. Keeping your radio on fire. Bringing you the hottest, realest, riskiest talk shows. Live 24/7. On hot7025fm.com.
This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM. This is Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy. You're tuned in to Hot 702.5 FM. You're listening to Miss Connie from Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth at Hot 702.5 FM, Risky Radio.
I wear my sunglasses so I can see the shade. Yes. Now, isn't it ironic that the happiest hour is today? Yes, the day after the grand election. It is my time. It is the hour. It is the 5 o'clock hour. It is time for Levels of Intimacy, The Naked Truth. You understand me? It is about to go all the way down today. Okay, the level of nonsense. Okay, I had to keep these shades on just because I'm getting ready to reveal some things because my eyes have been open, child, because I thought I was a blind, but today I was reminded that I am black. Welcome in. It is the Naked Truth, guys. It's the happiest hour. It's another wig off Wednesday. Yes, because I didn't know if I was going to be able to get into a fight today, and they was not going to take my bundles with them. That was not going to happen. Grab your drinks, grab your cocktails. Today, my choice of drink was coffee because I got to stay woke, okay? But I'm going to be hydrated today. So it's all about the water because you know what? These people are not going to block my chakras, throw off my energy, or disturb my yoni. I do have 2 professionals in the house who are going to help us out because let me tell you something, okay? Roe versus Wade, we're not coming for you. Don't come for us, okay? I will say it as I always say, because this is Risky Radio. Pussy is the power, steal of the hour. It is 5 o'clock, guys. Come on in here because we are going to talk about today chakras, yoni. We will not be talking about any presidential elections. We will talk about how we are affected and infected by the nonsense. I have 2 special guests in my house today, and they are going to help us do a tad bit of healing because I think a few of us woke up today in a domestic violent relationship. Yeah, that giggle. That's that relatable giggle because you thought that you, when this had broke up, but this then busted your windows. And he is peeking through. Then got the blinds shuffled and your house looking like a trap house right now. You in a real domestic violent relationship. But let me tell you something. We're not going to let them put you behind bars, because we're going to tell you how to align yourself, how to make sure that you show up in your authentic manner, how to be your most powerful self. Be that super shero. Okay, not hero. Be that super shero. You know, this today is really about what type of relationship are we in, you know? Because we all in a level of domestic violence relationship, but some of us can fight. Some of us just, you know, choose to throw that white flag in. But I'm going to say me, you know, I live in a delusional world. I realize today that I live in a delusional world today, ladies, because like I said earlier, I'm always like, oh, I'm the black girl. But I work in an all ethnic environment, okay, but not a lot of, you know, us. So today when I went in, and it's not even my regular day to work because I normally do the show, so I try to be grounded. But as upon arrival at work, one of my male coworkers stopped me in the midst of my walk and says, "Hey, are you okay?" And I'm like, yeah, you know, because I'm this happy person. Yeah. I'm the blonde. And I was like, yeah, I'm good. And he was like, okay, are you really okay? And so I'm like, well, yeah, like, now, did you hear some shit? Because, you know, I tend to do what I want. So I do break rules sometimes. But I'm like, what's going on? Why do you keep asking me, am I okay? So my customer, shout out to Naya Rivera, who had her art exhibition. She was my client today. And she said, delusional me, I totally forgot. She said, Connie, he means the election. Like, are you sad about Kamala? And I said, wait, what? Kamala, sorry. I was like, wait, hold on. Did these people just remind me that I am black? I said, he was like, yeah, you know, he's such a beach like bummer dude. Yeah, you know, I just voted for the one that I thought was the businessman. You know, I just, and I said, why are we having this conversation? We've never had a political conversation. And so I proceeded to check his ass like a Nike sign. Okay. Because first of all, bruh, what are you talking about? Like, why would you even bring that to me? He was like, well, you know, I just want to, don't check on me. Okay. Don't try to be nice. There's a difference between trying to be nice and being caring, because what you have done is really opened my eyes, made me take my sunglasses off and realize that you see me as something other than someone. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, listen, I am that girl. Yeah. Like, yo, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, really change my language. That's why I'm keep using all these little sound effects. But really, I really wanted to be like George Jefferson on his ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on here? But you know what I said? I was so excited because today was such a special day for the guests that I have on, because not only are they here to talk about the human body, you know, and I don't want to gear this toward just women, you know, because I will speak on our event that we're hosting. The fact that I have been doing some work on myself, you know, and doing a level of healing and, like I said, understanding chakras, I did not let this man throw me off, because I had got a message earlier in the day that I didn't even realize that I was being prepared for it, to deal with this moron. You understand what I'm saying? But I just said to myself at the end of the day, you're no better than me to him. Okay? I said, let me tell you something. You have not disappointed me today. There's never been a day that I woke up and I saw your face and looked at me and wanted me to win or be in a higher position or handle you and your money. They're not ready for it, you know? So I understand that. So I don't trust you today, and I didn't trust you yesterday. So really, I'm kind of in the same situation. But what you have done is made me more hypersensitive to conversations now because of where I work, because of how I live, because of where I am. You know, like they try to put us in these boxes like, oh, my little coworker's like, you're not like them. And I was like who? She was like those people that are going to be outside and picketing and rioting and starting fires. I said, okay, that was racist, Karen. She was like, oh no, I have 4 black friends. I'm not. I said, listen here. I said, I don't understand. I said, I know that I've changed. I said, let me explain something to you. I'm like one of them crazy black people that you see in the movies. I said, but you got to understand that we can't get to y'all if we all out there. Some of us got to be in here to check people like you. Because I'm here for you. I said, let me tell you something. I'm the most dangerous black person you could ever meet in your life. She was like, you're so funny, Connie. I said, yeah, but I ain't never been no motherfucking joke. Okay, lady, like, y'all really pressing my buttons. I'm going black. Like, the blonde, like, I don't know if it's giving the level of weakness or what it is, but y'all gonna make me dye my hair back black. But understanding, having some level of healing, understanding chakras, and knowing that there is no blockages here. So I don't have a problem telling you about who you are. And I checked them without cussing. So shout out to me, okay, because I've been working on these exclamations, okay, because I've been listening to myself on these shows. I'm turning into my grandmother. But let me tell you something. You bastards will not throw my spirit off or my pH. Okay, let's talk about it, because we have 2 beautiful women. We're going to take the cameras off me. I want cameras on them, and introduce my 2 guests, Yashan and Nalea, nurse practitioner. I knew I was going to screw that up. Nalea, okay, nurse practitioner and Yoni Steam. Welcome to my house, ladies. I'm so excited to have you guys in. So I'll start with Yashan only because you were the person who I kind of put this together with. And just I met you guys at Ferguson's, which was Ophelia's, right?
Yes.
That was Ophelia. Shout out to Ophelia. And what was the name of that?
Glowing Up, I believe.
Yeah,
or Glow with Us.
The Glow with Us event at Ferguson's Park was so super dope, and I met some super dope people. Thank you for Terrell Parker for putting all of us together. Like, we have built a tribe in less than a week. You know, it doesn't matter who's in your circle. Make sure that the corners is solid so you can build, because right now that's what's going on. Like, I'm excited about this whole time span we in, because this is when we start to come together, when we start to realize, yo, we need each other. Yeah. I'm not taking my money to Walmart and go read a bunch of chemicals and try to figure out how to do anything. I'm going to call Yashan, and I'm going to call the nurse practitioner over here. And we're going to figure it out. So, first of all, explain to people what Yoni is.
So, Yoni is the womb. Is the entire womb, regardless if you've had a hysterectomy, regardless of what you consider yourself to be.
Yes.
If you have a womb, if you are a woman, then you have a yoni.
Okay. So, you guys, you heard that. So, that is what yoni is. It's the female genitalia. And that is the level. That is the female genitalia, the divine procreative energy. Okay. The divineness. They tapping with us. So how long have you been in this business?
So I've been in the yoni steaming business only for about 10 months.
Oh, okay.
Before, I was definitely learning about herbs, and I have walked other women through it.
Okay.
Following Queen Afu is when I first was introduced to it at the age of 19. So I've been surrounded about it since I was 19 years old.
Oh, okay, great. So I don't want to ask your age, but
I'm 30.
Okay, so 11 years. So that's pretty grounded. Now, how did you guys come together to create the Inspired Women's this whole journey? Like, did you meet like how we all met and then you were like, yo, let's have a business? Or
so actually very close. So I decided back in January, when I quit my job in February, that I wanted to physically help women, not just coach them. So I'm a board certified holistic health practitioner.
Okay.
And I started with coaching women first online.
Okay.
But I felt like I wasn't making an impact enough And I
Okay.
wanted to be able to give them more support and
Okay.
also help with pain.
Okay.
So I opened up the Yoni steaming shop first. And at first I thought, spa like, let's get our healing on. And then I
Right.
was like, no, I'm on a mission. This has
Right.
to be more than that. And I wanted
Right.
to start meeting more women who could help me. I knew I wanted a nurse. So I feel like I manifested meeting her.
Okay. So tell us about that collaboration.
Well, I'm a family nurse practitioner, and my background is women's health.
Okay.
I work for Planned Parenthood. I've worked in
What?
infertility.
Planned Parenthood. Yes.
Oh, yeah. So me and Yoni get real up close and personal.
Okay.
And so we met at another event, kind of like before with you guys.
Okay.
And so when I told her what I did and who I am,
Okay.
and that I Flourish Wellness, my own company, but I also do obesity medicine and sexual health in the sense of hormone replacement, testosterone, libido. that
Okay,
such.
so right, I'm glad to hear that libido, because the men always like, you always talking about the women. What about us? And it's like, yo, okay, what about them? So Yoni is the female. So with the steaming, what is it called for the male counterparts?
It is a lingam steam.
Okay, and what is
So
Happy with
lingam
the
is
wombs.
the Sanskrit word for the male genital area, and it this device that's owed, and it looks like something that would pour water out, but it's emulating the man's private part. So yeah, it's very interesting. When I learned about it, I was like, oh, there's a whole history behind this. Yeah.
so the steaming process, is it in the same manner as the woman?
Yes.
So it's still a bowl, sit, and okay. I was
Only
like, wait, what?
they do need something to prop them up. We can squat because we don't have anything hanging off of us, but they do need something to prop up. So they would have to be on
Prop
a
up
stool.
what? Their testicles? Or
No,
their penis?
their legs. So they, like how we're sitting on a chair, they would have to sit
Like
on
a
a
chase
stool.
lounge.
Yeah, or a chase lounge. Yeah, so that they can steam properly.
Okay.
But we can do it right on the floor.
Okay.
We can squat down and do it.
Oh. Okay.
I know, it's so interesting. Your face was the same way when I was looking at it. I was like, oh my God, men can do this.
Right. I'm here for this. And so what does that level of steaming do for the male as far as systematically, like what's happening? Because for us, it's
So for both parties, the number one thing is going to be the libido.
okay. So
And
this is sexual health here.
It is. It's very much sexual health, and
Okay.
it's also going to help with your hormone levels.
Okay.
So one thing about it is our hormones are all over the place, but we need to regulate ourselves.
Okay.
We need to take the time to bring our cortisol levels down.
Okay.
So we do need to sit and like meditate and stuff like that. So it's a form of detox for both female and male.
Okay.
But the most important thing for men, their benefit, is going to be the chafing and the swelling of their scrotum. So if they're swelling, if they're constantly chafing, if they're getting ingrown hairs, that is really going to help the area, especially in the
Oh, I thought that was what happened. I was like, what?
No. It's a benefit.
Did you see my face? My eyebrows kept going in like, wait, why would they want to do? Okay. Right. So men, if you have ingrown hairs, chafing, because that may be from like a larger scrotum shack and thigh touching.
Yes.
So, that's a weight thing there. Okay, y'all. So if you around here squishing your testicles because your thighs are too big and your pants are too tight, these skinny jeans. So shit, I feel like if you wear skinny jeans, you need what cleanse?
A lingam steam.
You need a lingam steam. Okay, if you with me and if you out here wearing skinny jeans and them boys is over a 33, you need a lingam steam. I swear to God, it's too much touching. It's too much pushing and pulling together. Okay, so now you spoke about the libido. So on your end, how does what you have going on in your practices, how are we bringing this together for that level of education,
Well, I typically handle more of the Western medicine where she's doing the herbs and the holistic medicine as I'm learning.
Oh, you're the pill pusher.
For now. The goal is to not need
we
me.
work with the doctors.
Yeah, we work with we do both. It's not an either or, it's a yes and.
Right.
So we use what we got until we can do better. So if you need me, I am here. Preferably you start with her, Yoni steam, and all as well. But if it's not working and you're like, let me go holler at Nalea. Then
Okay, I
will.
need an example because I'm lost over here. So
Okay,
because I'm here because I want to come. I'm here because why am I even coming? Because I want better sex, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay, so if I want better sex, you're gonna either give me a pill or a what?
Well, I mean, of course, with the yoni, I can do everything. If you got BV yeast, I can treat you.
Oh,
Yes. So this is the same face our clients get.
Oh,
Yes.
you went okay.
I can do pap smears. I can do all of that stuff.
Okay.
And if you just menopausal, premenopausal, you're dry, you need some help in that area, that's where I come in as well. Because if you yoni steamed, if you did the okra water, you do the stuff and it's not working, we got to do hormonal work. I need to see
Okra
some
water. What's
labs.
that? What's okra water?
Baby, listen.
Girl.
Give thanks to the harvest and the okra.
Wait, because I don't even like okra. So I'm supposed to be. You laughing way too hard, baby. I done went to the grocery store. I done bought broccolini. I supposed to been buying okra, huh? No, let me stop.
Listen,
Come on. This is risky radio. We can talk about
just wave
it.
your hand and give thanks.
So what are we doing with the okra? Look, I can't even get it out.
Yes,
What are we doing with the
drinking
okra
it.
water? Oh, we drink. I thought that was for inflammation.
It can help with that too, but it's like for vaginal dryness especially, and you want to keep things nice and lubricated.
Okra is a little lubish. Like
And
even when it is a little slime to it, huh?
And that's how it's gonna be when it's.
So forget the peaches and pineapples. Eat the okra.
With okra, you can put the pineapple and stuff because you do like typically you get a container, put okra in it, fill it with water. You can put pineapple juice. You can mix the concoction, but you drink it.
Right.
So if you want the best of both, I suggest doing both.
You do too. I can.
And it doesn't taste so great, so you do want to add peaches and pineapple stuff like
So
that.
this for men and women, correct?
Mostly women.
Okay, so what the men need? Because I think we really sometimes pretty much be having it all the way together.
Well, men, usually with them, for me, it's more hormonal at that point. So if they're having erectile dysfunction issues, gut health, weight.
Terrell Parker,
yeah.
he coming to have, okay, so just a pause. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but just because you spoke on that gut health, we are all going to be at, I'm having the Sacra Chakra event this Sunday. I'm very intentional about that. So I normally do 11:11, but it's a Monday, so we're doing 11:10, and it starts at 1:00, 1:11. We have Baba T. He's going to be doing the tundrum drum. So when you come in, there's going to be an energy. There's going to be a vibe. It's going to be a place to heal. It's going to be a place to learn. Did you like the flyer?
I did. It looks beautiful.
Thank you. I took in consideration of the conversation we had about the class.
Yes.
Because we are all out here to teach, and I think a lot with Western medicine is lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So it's like now we have this title, this person in this specific space, and now it's really a good thing in some ways because now we're thinking more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, my money getting ready to be tight. I'm about to be this. So now you moving smarter, So time out for, and I don't want to kill anybody's business, but at the end of the day, we have to maintain our households. We have to be conscious of our economics here. So with having events like we have all put together for this Sunday and just come into a place where you can take off your shoes, you can relax, you can learn, you can heal. You know what I'm saying? You can laugh, you can cry, you can conversate, you can actually talk to somebody who is going through the same thing that you're going through and have a clear understanding. So we have Terrell Parker coming in from Down to Earth. I'm going to have the food catered by him. So, in order to learn, you got to be eating healthy. You got to be consuming.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, the information has to be healthy. The food has to be healthy. But he's also put me in contact with a few other people, a part of his tribe as far as just gut health. And that's what he's come to talk about, men. Because we can talk these men to death, but then we sound like your mama. Oh, you trying to be my mama.
Absolutely.
Right,
No, I'm really not. I'm really trying to be your partner and be turned on by you and not the man on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Like the same thing with men looking at Instagram, because sometimes you're not so turned on by things going on in your household, or you don't understand how to value the time that you have. So what I do like about the business is that not only do you provide a space, right?
Yes.
They're able to take things home.
Yes.
So the typical client, is it normally couples, men, women, or you have a variety of all?
So it is mainly women right now.
Okay.
We're
going to change that.
Yes, we are educating women still. So this is still very new to the West Coast, at least. And it's growing, and more women are excited to at least try it. And I'm starting to get some couples.
Okay, well, we're going to get more, because that's what I get. So just me tapping in on that, you know, I sell bedroom candy. So I'm constantly having a sexual conversation with people. I'm constantly hearing he has erectile dysfunction. She dry. She don't want to do this. We bored, you know, so I'm having these conversations. So I think a lot of communication is missing in relationships, because we got people that's been together 8, 9, 10 years who enjoy levels of sex but don't know how to communicate that to their partner. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, if he come home and see you yoni steaming, they got the herbs in, hey, that's that shit.
Wait a minute.
Okay, and if I come home and I see your legs kicked up, you know what I'm saying, and you got the herb, then, you know, we having the conversation about the conversation, you know, something that nobody wants to talk about, but everybody is doing it. And what's funny, you said it hasn't reached here yet. And you're right, because I think you and I had that conversation. It's like you be in these spaces and you think everybody is there with you. And I'm like, oh, I'm having a chakra event. They like, who is that?
Right.
I'm like, chakra? Like, you don't know what a chakra is? And they like, nah, I don't know who a chakra is. And I'm like, sometimes I find it hard for me to explain. But, you know, I'm just like, wow, Connie, don't take for granted that people are really where you are. And that's why we have to be these pillars in our community that educate, you know, educate other people so that we can really create, like I said, like a tribe, like what we're doing now. So I always explain to people that the chakra is really your energy centers. It's the body that it's the part of the body that influences the physical, emotional, and spiritual health. You know, so this show has allotted me a lot of healing, because I've had to be transparent about a lot of things, from sexual assault, you know, and being a product of sexual assault. My mother was raped. And it's so funny because she has no idea about chakras. This is not her thing. She's been a Jehovah's Witness forever. I love my mother to death. Like, she is the best mom that she could be. But her chakras is blocked. And it was crazy because when she did my segment and she came in and she was, you know, just disclosed so much information about the trauma from having me, she was sick for like a week.
Wow.
And I knew that she was releasing toxins, but I couldn't explain that. Like, I know why you sick.
Right.
Like, you have literally been holding, I'm 52. You have literally been holding that in for 50 plus years.
Wow.
You know? So
but
I think
you got to be her safe space.
Yeah. And so that's what it was like, life after rape. And so what I realized is wasn't really well verbed about yoni, but thank goodness, me being a stylist as well, I have so many clients and we have so many conversations. So shout out to Letitia Riddick as well, because she was the one who tapped me into pearl cleansing.
Okay, so the yoni pearls that you insert, correct?
So do you provide yoni pearls?
Yes, they are custom blends though.
Okay.
So it is a request, and then we will handcraft them for you.
So I want to hyper promote that.
Okay.
So I need you to kind of like get the pot of brewing or get the bowl stirring, because I did a pearl cleanse after a 10-year breakup, 5 years celibate, and I was dating. I was so excited to date because I was so bored in the relationship, like something was missing. But I took so much garbage out into the date. My first date was really a good guy. Like, we're still friends. But I'm really like, I realize now, like, yo, your chakras is off, because I was bringing that negative energy into a new situation and killed any future we ever had. It's like, he's still my friend, but he like, no, the bitch is bipolar. You know?
He's like, wait a minute.
And I think that is what's happening. Like, we are getting these stigmas of bipolar, depression, anxiety. And anxiety to me is a blockage of the throat chakra.
Yeah, so it's actually multiple. It starts in the root chakra, and so like you're talking about the sacral chakra is your creative chakra as well. So if you're not having sex, you can't create anything. You can't create good energy. You can't release anything. You can't open up the rest of your kundalini, because your body is meant to intertwine.
Exactly.
So it's very important. They have to.
Right. What's your...
I mean, the womb is the seat of feminine power. So your sacral chakra is where your creativity comes from, and that's who we are as the divine feminine. We are the divine creatrix. So we have to. Yeah.
They mad at all the mothers. They mad at Mother Earth, the mama, your mama, the baby mama. They just, woo, Lord, they just be so mad at us. And it's so crazy because when I did that pearl cleanse, it changed my life. Like, it really did.
It's a process with
I healed my womb. I prayed. I was very conscious, and I remember traveling and going to Loma Linda to see my friend Evelyn, and this was my childhood friend. And I had him in, and I'm trying to explain to her, not even really understanding what I'm doing, but I just know something. I need to do something, you know, because I don't really want to be labeled as. I'm not cool being crazy, you know.
Yes.
And I had people have always referenced me like, oh, Connie is crazy, like, you know, and it's he, but no, Connie ain't crazy, you know, like I'm healing from some things, like let me understand. So it allowed me to listen and not be so reactive, and now I'm able to take in a little bit more constructive criticism when people start to tell me things like, yo, let me check myself. You know what I'm saying? Now I thought it killed my libido, because I was like, girl, like, you've been celebrating for a long time, and then you know, an acquaintance of mine, she was like, you need to go have sex, and I was like, what? She was like, no, bitch, you need some dick. And I was like, why do you think that? You know, like, why is that the ends of all mean? Like, she was like, girl, I don't even like the way your body is starting to fall. Your booty is not shaped up like it was when you was in your relationship. And then I started evaluating myself like, oh my God, like, my body is literally changing. So now I understand these women who are not in sexual relationship, my period changed.
Yes.
My body changed. The formation, my muscle mass changed. So it's like, yo, let's get this rodeo cracking.
Yes.
But then boom, now you go out with this, like, you mission, like, yo, I got to be on a mission. And now you are soul tying with other broken spirits and creating all type of toxic relationships.
Yeah.
Because you really giving it like you love them, but you really was like, no, I was really sent on a mission.
Right.
Like, I was trying to come. You know,
creating soul ties in the process.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I said we're gonna have a whole show about that soul tying. That soul tying is real. People don't realize every time you have sex with somebody, it doesn't matter how many years have went by, you are soul tied with that person.
Oh yeah.
From your very first penetration to your last.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a deep connection.
Yeah.
It's deep. And and you can release them. But it's the process that a lot of people are not going through.
Yes.
So you're just connected and wondering why you still got this energy on you from this place, or why your womb is giving you certain problems, because it was that man.
Yeah.
It was that woman.
Yes. Or it was those 8,000 nerves in your clitoris that had not been activated.
Exactly.
Hello? Hello?
Yes.
Hello? Because
Women
I don't
need at least one orgasm a day.
Thank you.
Yes.
Period.
Yes.
I don't know.
I prescribe that on a prescription pad, sis.
Please give her this whole camera, the whole screen. Could you please give that PSA one more time for the audience?
Women need at least one orgasm a day.
Thank you.
Prescribe.
Can you tell them why women need one orgasm?
Well, pleasure is medicine, and you do have the nerves and the organs for pleasure for a reason. I mean, that's how we can get the dopamine and the serotonin and the oxytocin, a lot of the stuff that we eat and do the other stuff to distract ourselves. If you would get back into your body and truly learn how to just be and enjoy
Hey,
and
y'all got to see the wine that go with it. Hey.
It's like you would really feel, because like even when we go without it, if we're really being mindful, you feel more stiff, and then you're wondering why you're walking around.
Listen.
My back hurt, my neck hurt, my legs hurt,
Baby.
So it's like when you get it regularly, you even feel
I'm
better.
over here like a card table from Walmart.
No, baby, I understand. I understand.
I said it's so crazy because people be like, people literally come to Vegas to have one night stands. Like they travel here, the tourists. But the people who live here work themselves to death. Yeah. They very rarely have sexual relationships and or are in relationships that are hypersexual. It's so crazy.
Yep.
Yes.
And so this is why I promote, if you're not in a relationship, at least have a lover.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You have to have a petting partner.
Yes.
Back in the day, they would be called a homie lover friend.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Yes, because, and that doesn't mean we have to have sex with each other, but guess what? We have to touch. We have to feel. You know what I'm saying? We have to be intimate. We have to share.
Skin is your biggest organ.
The skin is the biggest organ.
Of the nerve endings for a reason. Most of us are touch deprived.
Yeah,
and that's the problem.
So that is another reason why I created that event for us on Sunday, because I am seeing that in my salon chair that I deal with a lot of older women, and they are being placed in their children's home away from their lives. And these, as much as the children are caring for them, like, hey, I'm watching you safe, I'm feeding you, I'm washing your clothes, you treating your mother like a child in daycare.
Yeah.
But nobody's touching her. Are you brushing your mom's hair? Are you holding her hand? Are you giving her hugs every day? Are you stopping and looking her in the eye and saying, hey girl, I love you, or what do you want to do? Stop taking these people, these elderly parents, and putting them in your life. Let them create their own life. This is the hyper I think this is what's happening with Alzheimer. Like you've been doing something 45 years, you slip, you boom, and next thing you know, everything in your life changed. You done moved me to a whole nother place, state.
Yeah.
I don't know these people. I can't remember anything. Now you giving me a bunch of medicine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I like about the event. I have a lot of things planned. I have like stone massages. We're going to be there touching. We're going to be doing yoga poses. So if you don't have a partner, if you don't have somebody to touch you, you still can create movements. Like I noticed when both of you talk, y'all do like a little rock movement. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yeah, like there's some movement to that. And I think that's where we incorporate, like even Angela. You know, I love how Angela Maddox twerking tone.
I can't wait to attend.
Oh,
I haven't been there yet. I cannot wait to attend.
Listen, Angela is serious about it, and I love the way she teaches and instructs. It's so just thought provoking. It's not like, no, do it like this. You know, she not Billy Blanksing you. You know, it's kind of like, yeah, you know, you'll get to it. She gonna stop. She gonna make sure you breathe. She gonna make sure, you know, that it's working for you. It's not about, this is what you're supposed to be doing, this motion. It's a healing, and, you know, it's just movement within the body. Like I broken my knee and my ankle and could not bend or walk, and Angela has literally assisted me in my healing process, almost like a physical therapist.
That's what she told me, because my whole left side, so I deal with chronic pain, and just this whole left side doesn't twine anymore. None of that.
She
good
don't
stuff.
get that.
So I told her about that. I was like, I miss being able to just move the way that I used to be able to move. I love to dance, and I tell my clients all the time when I'm coaching, I'm like, you have to be moving. You have to feel good.
Yeah, we're gonna have hula hoop in there.
Ooh,
so
nice.
Hula hooping is really good. Like I tell people, hula hooping. I have paid for gym memberships and never went. Like, you know, I'm not doing it anymore. I'm not giving any more gyms my money. I got that hula hoop. I'm gonna be selling some cute merch, some cute booty shorts. Okay. It's a way to turn your husband on. You know what I'm saying? It's a way to be at home and create that. Then we have the hot stones for the men. Let's massage each other's feet while we Netflixing and chilling. Instead of scarfing down a bunch of garbage, you know. Hey, let's sit 69 on some feet.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You rub my feet, I rub rub your feet. Let me massage your scalp. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Let me rub your head. Let me tap in to what's going on with you and be in a relationship, not just be in some level of relations. You understand?
Yes,
you know?
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah, that's really what's going on. And I just wonder, like I said, we woke up this morning in a domestic violent relationship. So literally, let's talk to all of the audience, because as a human, I'm not going to say woman or man, because we all in the bed with this person. Mm-hmm. What is it that you in your field have to what is that information, or what do you have to give to someone that, hey, you're in a domestic violent relationship? Because that's going to affect everything: your mind, your body, your movement, your sex. So if you were to give them a prescription, take 2 of these and go home, and bada boom, bada bang, you know, mm-hmm. and then come back with what?
Well, I would definitely, like you said, I would prescribe mental health work. You have to guard your mind. Be mindful of what you're paying attention to.
And what does that look like? Like when you say
social media, just don't be mindlessly scrolling, because, you know, a lot of this stuff is going to be thrown in your face a whole lot. So it's up to you to guard your mind and what's going in it. The music you listen to, what you're watching on TV. Intentionally put things in you that's going to make you feel better. Listen to the music that's actually going to make you feel better. So Solfeggios and jazz and stuff that's going to help your subconscious mind not be so frazzled. Definitely move, dance, twerk. It helps you release trapped emotions, especially in our hips for the sacral chakra. Like, we need to move those areas. As women, we store a lot of tension and stress in our hips. So if you find yourself stiff, you can't squat, you can't, you know, make certain moves, you want to get on top. Like, if stuff like that is hard, you have to practice. Exercising is important, especially resistance training, because you're moving energy, but you're also building muscle. Definitely eating. Ooh. What are you eating? I mean, the prescription would be the same: mind, food, sex. Of course, you know I prescribe sex. I just told you that. What you're eating, what you're drinking, surrounding yourself with people of like mind, not just people, you know, like somebody on a positive
tip. Filling space.
Yeah, not just filling space and just negativity. And if you have a lover or a significant other, like, be intentional about pouring into your relationship and what you're, you know, doing for each other and with each other. Like, look for the best in each other. Prioritize each other. Yes. Life gon' life. So we have to figure out a way to add pleasure. Pleasure is medicine. So please do what it's going to take to make you feel better. Sovereignty. Prioritize yourself and your household. Please and thank you.
Oh, period. Yeah, Sean.
Don't worry about
now,
what is that?
Doing. Right. That's what you better not be doing. Because now you wasting time and not getting paid for it. Okay, so Yashawn, what is your suggestion?
The first thing I'm going to say is you need to start talking to yourself out loud.
I say that all the time.
You need to talk to yourself. We'll go hours where we're only communicating in our head, and we don't even hear our own voice until someone else comes home, and then we're addressing them, saying hello to them. We need to talk to ourselves. Talk to yourself nice. Hear your voice so that you know you exist. Not only when you're with other people, but you exist. Not only when you're in your feelings. You just exist in a neutral state. Yes. That is the first thing that will help you wake up when you're in a domestic violence relationship. And after you have talked to yourself, heard your own voice, you'll begin to fall in love with yourself. Go in the mirror. I need you in your face. Yep. I don't care if you don't like it. I don't care if you're questioning it. I don't care if you're nitpicking at it. I need you nitpicking at it out loud. Because it sounds different when you say, oh, I don't like my eyebrows. Oh, I don't like the way my face frowns up when I do that. When you say it out loud, it sounds so much meaner than what you sound like in your own head, because it doesn't seem real. It sounds like just this voice setting. But when you got to look at yourself and say that, you're like, I would never say that to somebody else. That's so mean.
Right. So
you have to get in the mirror. You have to talk to yourself out loud. And then the next thing I want you to do is I want you to sleep.
Yeah.
Go take a nap. The bill is still due. Everybody gonna find something to eat.
Period.
Go take a nap.
Go take a nap.
Go put your phone on Do Not Disturb. Be unavailable.
That's real. Listen, I swear, I say all of those things all the time. Definitely talk out loud. because when you talking in your head, that's what creates anxiety. You know, those are blocked chakras. It's like, even when you see people call you like, oh my God, why is she calling me? Hey girl, what's going on? No, either block her, you know what I'm saying? So you're not even channeling into that level of nonsense, or say, hey, what's going on? And just so you can remind yourself this is going to be some foolishness.
Right.
And then shut it down. You know, don't be so into trying to be there for somebody else that you don't show up for yourself.
Right.
And then when you hang up, you distracted from what you should have been doing. Now you worried and stressed out about them. Now you calling somebody else, telling them somebody else's business about, girl, she didn't call me. Like, it's a bunch of nonsense. Like, no, shut it down. We as women have enough to worry about with everything that has crawled in our ass or out, okay? That is hence relationships and children and coworkers.
Yeah.
So when you call me and you dump all your crap on me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, did you put money in on a bottle of liquor?
Yeah, and just be considerate. Ask if you gonna dump. Do you have space to hold? Don't just be like, girl, what?
But you know, but that's really what we do, though.
Yeah, you're right.
This is why, like I said, we as women, we tend to be titled as these people, angry black woman. An angry black woman is tired.
Yes,
That's
womb tired.
Yes, tired.
She is tired mentally, physically, emotionally, financially.
All the tired.
Those are all blockages of chakras. And once she realized that no matter how hard you work, okay, these ninjas shall ninja. Okay, so karate kick your own ass, but you won't get on mine.
And that's why we have to take care of ourselves, and we have to take the time out to learn about our spiritualness. Whatever your spiritual team is, whoever it is that you're looking to, you have to take ownership. Like, okay, I'm going to stand in this. I'm going to believe in myself. And I'm going to identify with my spiritual team and ancestors so that I can become the best version of myself.
Exactly. And I'm not going to spend a lot of time focusing on why.
Right. It don't matter why, because it's going to change.
It don't matter why. That's why I was like, I'm not in the mood to have all these hyper conversations today about what has happened yesterday.
Yeah.
It has happened. We have to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, and it was what it was before.
Yeah.
We still gonna be struggling. Yeah. It's still gonna be harder. You know, we still have to learn more. We still have to be conscious. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like our situational awareness better be up to par.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But see, the womb is the woman's first brain. That is our intuition. Then comes our brain and our gut and everything else telling us. So when people are like, oh, that gut feeling, but what did your intuition tell you as a woman before that gut feeling? Because you might have started moving left and didn't know why. That womb will move you. So what are you doing? And then, gentlemen, when that gut start talking to you and everything is loud around you, why you not listening to yourself?
Man. And it's so crazy. I just said that, like, even in these relationships, when these people show up, we've seen them before. They just hold different titles.
Yeah.
And sometimes we give a little bit more because the title, it's like, this woman you dating is the crazy ass lady who you live with. You know, did you see your parents? And that's what I said. We got to stop showing up. Like, the men have to stop showing up as the man that they woman dated that they hated.
Yep.
Like, I don't know why my mama with that nigga, but did you turn into him?
Exactly.
To somebody else's child?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Because did you learn toxicity? Like, when did you take the time to heal, to not be consciously what you've learned? You know?
I got another question.
Go for it.
When did you decide what your character is? You can decide your character. You just because you are like this doesn't mean you have to be like that.
Exactly. The man, that's so real. So, you know what, guys? It's getting close to the hour, but the cat out the bag today. I didn't necessarily bring the bag, but I definitely have a presentation for you all. The cat out the bag today is definitely create another stream of income for yourself.
Oh, yes.
Because your days are numbered, like in real life. So my platform platform, everybody was so like, oh my God, I can't believe Connie's selling sex toys. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Like, girl, I don't have them toys. I don't
Connie
this and
doing
I
the
don't
Lord's
that.
work.
Connie doing what I wanted to do years ago. Okay.
Hello. Hello. Let me tell y'all something. And this is, I'll say it again. This is my mantra. Pussy is the power, because no one can take that from you. Nope. You are not going to convince me that Roe versus Wade is going to stop people from terminating a pregnancy if they want to.
Nope.
Okay. So they don't have that much control.
And so people like me gonna help them recover to the best of their ability.
We've always had a way. We've always made a way. That is who we are, and that's what we do.
Like I said earlier, like not even get back on that. This is not about childbirth.
Nope.
This is a road that they want us in. It's like, how dare you get education and come try to be a leader and tell us what to do? You're supposed to be at home pregnant. Okay,
barefooted,
having kids, and with your mouth shut. Because as much as they press, Roe versus Wade, we don't want the women to have the rights. What's the commercial? Cialis. Every 15 seconds, there is a male enhancement drug commercial.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, ladies, are you prepared to be screwed? And now we got to even ask the fellas now. Okay. Are you prepared to literally be screwed? Because if not, guess what? I sell lube. You can hit www.bedroomcandy.com/11002, because let me tell you something. You're going to be a giver or a receiver. Okay. Like, that's literally what you're setting yourself up to be.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure your pH is balanced.
Yep. And we test women pH balance.
You what?
We test women's pH balance before and after their steam, and we put them on a regimen if needed.
Get out.
Oh, this is a women's center for building confidence and health. We are not here to play. This is not for fun. We don't come here if you want just fun. We're not smoking. We're not drinking. We're not doing that. You are detoxing here.
Yes.
So how do you test the pH? Like with like a drug swab, like a drug stick thing?
Yeah, so there are pH sticks. So we actually test you yourself. And you'll do it yourself, perform it yourself.
And what is it, like in a cup of urine, or you literally have to swab it in you?
You swab it in you, or you can stick a glove and stick your finger up there and then put it on the actual strip.
Right.
So one or the other. And then when you're done, we're going to also test your steam water. And we're also going to analyze your steam water to see how much bacteria, how much yeast is in there, to see if it's really cloudy. Yeah, so the water can tell me a lot of what's going on. Yes, it gets deep, honey. Mm-hmm. I'm so excited for you to experience it.
I am too. I'm happy to you, girl. Baby, let me tell you something. Ain't no bread baking over here. Okay.
Look.
Done with that.
And like she said before, you know, we're going to tailor it to your needs.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter what you're going through.
Right.
There's an herb that can help you. And like she said, if it's something that's more chronic, or maybe we need to balance it out with some medicine, we're going to help you with that and making the most educated decision, because there might be some side effects, but we want to make sure on the drugless side that we can help with anything that may go wrong and how to keep it going right so you're not dependent on either one.
Okay, so listen, guys. This event on Sunday is for anyone who not only has a womb, testicles, or penis, or vagina, whatever you want to call it, okay? But if you are going through menopause, postpartum.
Yep. BV, experiencing BV yeast.
And we got a lot of dancers out here. That BV, that's a dancer thing too.
Yes. So also, if you are experiencing domestic violence, if you've been SA'd, please come see us as well.
Yes.
There's really, even if you just simply want to cleanse and detox, come see us. There's really no reason not to come see us.
And if you're coming out of a relationship,
please.
Like, listen, there was nothing wrong with me when I did a pearl cleanse. I just read about it and I wanted to heal my womb from trauma. You know what I'm saying? And just forgive myself for some of the things, some of the people I opened up the door for. You know what I'm saying? And like, just start with a clean slate, not like on no level of virginity, but definitely just on some new pussy. No.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, and that's how it should be.
Exactly.
Every breakup is a breakup.
Yeah. And every breakup you should do an energetic and like a cleanse.
Yeah. Because if you yoni and you ain't coochie, you pussy. Like that's experience. So as the show gets ready to end, please let everyone know how they can find you, your social media, and your name, so that we can, tie each other's audiences in.
Oh yes, I Flourish Wellness on Instagram and Facebook. My personal is Christian Iwobi, government name, but please call me Nalea because I'm home.
Nalea.
I am home. But yes, that's how you can reach me.
Okay. And how can they reach you?
All right, so you guys can reach me at Yoni Steam Inspires. So it's Yoni Steam _inspires. You can also just type in my name, Yashawn Ball, and it will also populate on all platforms for Yashawn Inspires.
And also give your other guests, your other partners information too that didn't make it.
Yes, so she is our product specialist.
Okay.
And so I would have to send you her Instagram. I don't know it by heart. I know her name is under Ashina Burke. That is her personal profile. She also does health insurance. And I believe it is Blossom Flower. I believe it's Flower Blossom. I don't remember if there's a tag or a number at the end. But yes, Flower Blossom is where you'll be able to find her. But she is connected to our page on Yoni Steam _inspires, and all of us are there. So if you're wanting to reach Nalela or Ashina, you'll have access to her as well.
Okay, great. And you already know who I am. I'm Miss Connie. That's MISS Connie LV on all platforms now. TMO Baby Totally Made Over is the hashtag. Make sure you look for me. Follow me. Subscribe. It's the Naked Truth. And please don't hurt nobody out here. We've been out here having to do what we got to do. Don't let these people throw your chakra off. Meet us there Sunday at the Intimacy Private and Cozy Events, 4850 West Flamingo Road, Suite 38 at 111. It's a whole vibe. It's the Sakura Chakra. See you soon. Love ya, unless you don't like black people.
It's your girl, Miss Connie, coming to you every Wednesday at 5 p.m., discussing the levels of intimacy. What's your naked truth? Stay tuned in to stay turned on. See you at 5.